Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video on Raid Shadow Legends. Thank you for bearing with me while I deal with some just busy time in my personal life, so I haven't been able to get some videos out when I wanted to. But today I'm going to talk about the Artifact Enhancement event and the cancellation of it, and what we've been told so far on compensation for it. So yesterday was the start of the Artifact Enhancement event for the Maulie Tankard limited fusion, and everyone thought that jokingly thought that the Ragemonger was going to be a perfect name for this champion because he was going to be hard to get, kind of like Centurion from the Foley event. And I don't have any screenshots or video footage, so I can't show it, but in my opinion, the Artifact Enhancement event was not that bad points wise. It was 4,000 points for the final reward rather than 6,000 like it normally has been lately. And for Ragemonger, you need 2,900 points. So you didn't even have to make it all the way for him, and he was the second champion. You got Hill Nomad for a lesser reward. But if you go over here to events, it should have started yesterday, and you can see it is no longer here. So if I pull up this from Discord, from the community manager, we got this message saying, "Hello guys, we had to stop the Artifact Enhancement event for mitigating the load on the server and stabilizing the game performance." I was on during this time, and it was very noticeable the effect that the event had, most likely due to the fact that everyone was just enhancing stuff and it was causing so much load on the servers, not specifically just having the event on, but I'm not entirely sure. But they stopped the event at 11 a.m. my time, and they said to make sure to have your rewards claimed, and they'll decide to do what they'll do next, which is tomorrow, which is today now. And that's what we see here. We will all be getting the 2 champions from the Artifact Enhancement event as compensation for the canceled event, and we will also see some other compensation that hasn't been said yet, just due to the lagging issues. We will keep you informed on exactly what we'll receive and when, and just to elaborate, lagging problems, blah blah blah, like we already mentioned. So we have not been told exactly what compensation we'll be getting, but we'll be getting at least the 2 champions, which is nice in my opinion. But we'll go over kind of the impact of the event and what could have happened to some people and what did happen to some people. The fact that the only announcement was on Discord was a big deal, because plenty of people like me saw the event for the first time, or maybe even just knew the event was coming so didn't even look, and would go and just start upgrading artifacts without taking a second look into the events tab to see that it was canceled. And actually the server maintenance is happening in 10 minutes. But so many people just wasted silver on an event that wasn't happening, and so it would have been nice to have that addressed. But it appears that the only event-related compensation we're getting is the 2 champions themselves, which I'm okay with getting. Ragemonger, he's the only one I need left to finish the fusion. Right here, I already have these guys ready to go. And that brings up another point. If we would have gotten Ragemonger as an event reward, that would have given us 10 points. We would have been able to if you were so inclined to do so, and you would have had to spend gems just to either that or a bunch of brews to level up these guys. But you could have leveled them up to 30, ranked him up, leveled him up to 40, fused this guy, leveled him up to 40, ascended him, leveled him up to 50, and then fused Maulie Tankard all yesterday. And I have the champion saved up for the rank up, so I probably could have done something like that. And that would have included 10 points in the champion chase tournament yesterday that ended yesterday, it would have given you 10 points for Ragemonger. Actually, 50, right? Because he's a void. I actually can't see it anymore because it's ended. But he's a void champion, so I think there was 50 points for a rare. Then 250 points for, actually even more for him because he's also a void. But in the Reddit post or Reddit comment that I saw yesterday, it would have been 10 and 250 and 500. 10 and 250 are actually increased because they're void champions, but because the tournament is over, I can't check what it was. But you could have gotten upwards of an extra 1,000 points in that champion chase tournament, and I'm going to the wrong spot. And if we go to the champion chase tournament, for me, that would have gotten me a 5-star chicken and this other epic champion, which would have coincidentally gave me 250 more points towards the final reward. I would not have chased getting this most likely because I could have with just mystery shards possibly, but there's that to take into consideration, that the fact that we didn't have the artifact enhancement event yesterday, those who were planning on doing something like that couldn't. Then there's the fact that the people in the artifact enhancement event, most people probably are saving their enhancements for those events now, and say they're only doing it specifically for the champion. Well, they would not have wasted their hard-earned silver if they would have known they would have gotten the champions for free. Obviously, that's beside the point. But some people either wasted silver and didn't know they were wasting silver, or some people passed Ragemonger and was trying to get to the final reward, which was a lead epic skill tome. And I think there was also some chicken as a later reward. And they just wasted silver past Ragemonger because they didn't get to those rewards yet, but they didn't get compensated their silver back, and or they didn't get the rewards that they were trying to get to. So the fact that they canceled the event is just this huge mess. And the best compensation we could have gotten was, or best for both, would have been if they could have tracked your progress in the event and just compensated you back the silver, or compensated you the rewards if you failed to collect them, even if you would have been given them, because the event's gone. It's not like it's grayed out here and you can collect your rewards for people who were able to. They just couldn't collect their rewards if they weren't aware that it was ending. So if they had any way to track that, they could have compensated that, but I doubt they do. So best compensation for us would have been a lot of silver, probably some rewards from the actual event, but that's just too much for Plarium. It's a lot of compensation to expect. So the champions is nice, but people who spent so much silver and didn't get anything back for that, they're going to be upset. I myself saw the announcement, so I stopped upgrading. I'm getting a free Ragemonger for silver that I didn't invest in the event, so I'm getting better compensation than what I put into the game. A lot of other people got screwed. So hopefully you guys, we can go over the fact that they really need to get an in-game announcement for something like that, because the fact that it was just on Discord and they have so many people playing this game that probably just don't follow Discord is inexcusable. They need to find a better way to do that. I'm just going to throw some gameplay in the back here because I realize I'm just talking on the main screen. And so a lot of people got screwed for that, and it's not their fault, but they're not getting compensated for it unless I just realized the server's going down anyways. So I'll wrap this video up because I'm kind of just rambling at this point. So the artifact enhancement event is not coming back. If we go back to the Discord announcement, she mentions that due to the lagging problems, that's why we're cannot relaunch it just yet. I don't know what this means. I don't know if they're going to relaunch the artifact enhancement event or not, but it's impossible to tell, and I don't know why they would, because who would need to do it for Ragemonger or anything at this point if we're all getting it for free? Anyways, hopefully you guys didn't get screwed or get screwed too hard by the fact that the event was canceled. Hopefully, if you guys are looking to do the fusion, you will be able to with this free Ragemonger and Hill Nomad. I thought this limited fusion event was not too bad overall, and you can see my champion training tournament progress. The last 2 days I haven't been really working on it, so I kind of dropped in the rankings, but I've been in the top number 1 and 2 spot this whole time, and I passed the 10,000 mark to get the counselor a couple days ago. So those who thought that was going to be very hard, we've proven that you can do it. I'm well on my way, well past the Painsmith, and well on my way to the Sacred Shard, and will be collecting it before the event is over. So all in all, I thought the fusion was doable. Obviously you had to have stuff saved up, but that's just the way this game goes. You need to always be saving stuff. Let me know what you guys think about the fusion itself. Don't take into account the whole Ragemonger and Hill Nomad situation, because it's not something they foresaw, and the fact that they brought him down to a realistic point value in the event means that they were trying to make it easily accessible, unlike the Centurion champion from the Fully Fusion event. So that's a plus in my book. It just ended up being a bad situation overall due to the server issues for the event. Well, thank you for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.